everyone, here's one of my new paintings that I'm working on. I want to show you guys my palette. So this is a grayscale character who's crying rainbows, and there's going to be some butterflies circling her hands that when they drink the rainbows, they're going to start to turn from gray into full color. So it's kind of a neat idea, and I'm going to show you guys through time lapse how I go from white to a puddle of rainbow.
I have liner brushes. And
I also have liquid acrylics by Holbien. So they're fluid acrylics. You can get them from Holbien, you can get them from Golden.
those are my two favorite brands.
So I just put like a little drop. You really don't need a lot of paint. And then using my liner brush, which is a brush with a very long bristles, I take my paint, and this is without adding anything else. I would just thin it out, roll my paintbrush, and then I would go from there. The other thing you can do too is to add in some Golden Liquid glazing, some satin glazing liquid by Golden, and that actually is what I use instead of water. So it thins out the paint very nicely, and as you can see, you don't need a lot of it, and you just pull, and you're good to go.
So to start, you want to load up your paintbrush with a little bit of paint, not too much, and make sure that it's not, dripping too, or else you won't be able to control the amount of paint you add. So just really slowly and with a lot of patience, you have to just pull the paint down, load up your brush again when you need to, and then gently just, add your paint in there. So this will take several layers and multiple stages, and the reason why you want to do that is just because it adds more depth to the actual painting. Layers on top of layers, they add this quality to the paint, to the painting, adds like richness to it, and it's such a beautiful thing when you see it up close. I always recommend people to check out originals in person. Digital copies of them, or like digital files, photos, whatever, they don't do them justice. There's something about seeing the texture in person. It's how I fell in love with painting, seeing them in galleries. I always wanted to touch them, but you can't do that because you get in trouble, and trust me, you don't want angry gallery security guards chasing after you, because I got too close to a Pollock painting once at the MoMA in New York. Yeah, they weren't very happy with me. So that's how I would do the one color, and then I would switch colors, and I'll show you how I would integrate some other ones. So I want to go dark and light. So this is an ultramarine blue. Okay, mixing it with a little bit of white, otherwise it'll look really, really dark. And when I'm working on something like this, I don't want to ever touch the actual painting, especially if it's wet. So, but I need to have control over my hand. So generally I'll use my pinky and I'll just touch one part very lightly with my fingernail and then bend my hand down. And that's how you would, you would change direction. And if the angle is tricky, you can always turn your canvas, which I do on occasion. Okay, I'm gonna do a time lapse now so you guys get to see how this is gonna look.